This conference will now be recorded.
So, in our exercise, the first question was, to reverse a string. So, input will be like Python and output be uh, in the reverse order only. First will be N, then O, H, T, Y, P, like this only. So, for this thing, firstly, we have taken an input string like this only. And here I have given two methods. With that also we can do. The first method is just like that slicing method. This is the uh, slicing method. This is the slicing method, and this one is the reverse method. There is a function in the string. If we'll do reverse for that, then it will automatically reverse the string. So previously also we got to know that if we'll give the -1 index for this, I mean the first and second will be blank and the third one will be -1, then automatically it will reverse the whole string. So you can check the input in the both the cases. Actually, we are getting the same output. So here we are joining that we are giving one function that is a join function that is used for string. So we have taken a blank string and we try to join it with the reversed input, whatever this one. So if we use the reverse function for this, so it will also work the same way. So both will do our purpose only. So this is the first thing, first question.
Yeah,
And
go to first question.
yeah,
Yeah, here why you have used join?
yeah, because actually whenever if we'll give direct join, then actually uh, it will convert to a list only. Whenever I tried this thing, actually it will convert to a list only. So that's why we did this. With a empty string only, we tried to join it. Then only we got the string.
Okay, yeah, good.
Because previously I tried this function, but in the output I was getting a list. So that also in the previous class we discussed that whenever we'll do any functions related to string, mostly we'll get the list. But if we'll have after that we have to join, then only we'll get
Yeah,
the output as a string only.
yeah, good.
So both the things are there. So any one of them mine. Now a program to reverse order words. So input is Python and we are giving the whole string as input Python training, and output will be first one will be training and second one will be Python. So firstly, I did this only. So uh, firstly, we need to split it. So we need to keep this according to we can give the spaces as actually this is a I mean uh, general method that would be useful for this program, but for a generic purpose this would not serve our purpose. So firstly I did like this only. So just like firstly I splitted the string into two strings, s2 s3, and I gave the delimiter as space. So it would not consider this one, and Python will be taken in the s2 and in the training will be stored in the s3. So both will be separated out by this split function. Then we can give like the string concatenation is 3 plus s plus s2 plus this, but this will serve this only this purpose, but this won't do our generic purpose. So
Yes,
then I gave but then I tried, I went through some Google, and then I
okay,
found out that we can, with this, fastly we can separate out this function. With the split function only we can separate it out. Then we can reverse direct giving -1. So also this also in this case also it will store in the list only. In the S will be a list. If you'll print first S, then it will be a see. Here if you're trying to see printed, then it is a list only. So when then I use that join
okay,
function to the join function to the list, then it converted to a string.
okay. In the string, instead of geek quiz practice code, give
Yeah,
Python
okay,
training.
yeah, yeah, yeah. also I checked.
Okay. So we can do another way also, like by
Okay.
using loops, you can do it. So this is
Okay, you
also
are saying
okay.
that
So yeah,
okay, you meant to say that by we have to convert it first a list, then we can go through for loop and store this one to a string, this one
yes.
to a string, then do string concatenation. Yeah, yeah, that also
We
after the
don't
finding
require
this thing.
to different strings. We don't need to put it in different strings. So we will put it in list, and after that we will do the join. Right?
Okay, okay, yeah, 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 got you.
Understand, right?
Yeah, 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 join also, yeah. Actually, that for loop also I tried, but somehow it did. I mean, whatever you told that I haven't tried. Whatever I
Yeah,
told
yeah.
that I tried. But
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
but I
This is
deleted
also
those.
good. No problem. This is also correct. Okay, I'm telling
Yeah.
another ways also.
Mhm.
Okay.
Uh, so then the third question was to reverse a internal content of each word. So if input will be Python training, so this will be like no HTYP and this will be GNI. I mean the reverse order only. You have to print in a reverse order. So for this also I did the same purpose only. So firstly I splitted it to a like this only I splitted it by giving the delimiter a space, then took a new list and then try to I mean do the looping and by reversing each string, by reversing each input I mean each element of that list, then I appended it in that list. Sorry, reversing each input in the string, I appended in that list, then do the join only. So is it fine?
Okay.
Yeah. Any other method is also there.
Yeah, this is fine.
Okay. So yeah. Um, then we have to check what are the characters present in even position and what are the characters present in odd position. Just like if we'll
Okay.
do, I have it. I have. I mean, set the index as 0 only. So firstly, I have given like this only. I mean, one string. Then define two list J1 and J2. Then for I do the looping. Then check the end. I mean. Firstly, I've set the value as 0 na. So for the first case, for the P, whenever it will go for the P, it will do the J value will be 0. So
Yes.
I checked that J percent L2 equal to 0, then appended it into the, I mean, if it is in odd even position, then we'll get this J percent L2 modulus 2 equal to 0 na. So then appended the same
Okay.
things in this, but the thing is like I found one thing here we should not use include spaces. So here I need to give another condition also. If it is space,
Yes.
then we should not include like this. Yeah, actually previously I thought of doing that, but I somehow missed it. Yeah, actually we need
Okay.
the condition only you can give. I think inside only you can give.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. I
Okay.
understand your intent.
Yeah, that I did not include. And this thing actually I just checked in the internet, but somehow till now I'm not able to figure it out actually. So if you'll explain it later, then it would be good for us.
Yeah. In the first odd and even position characters. So you told that space, right? Space also one
Yeah.
character. If we take, that's why it
Okay.
took here. So that is not a problem. If anyone specifically asked that space is not required, you told, right? You should not include.
Okay.
You should include a condition in the if. So there is a simple method instead of this one. There is a simple slicing. By using slicing, you can do, right. You
Okay,
know
yeah,
that
yeah,
we
yeah.
discussed about
Yes, yes.
step. step in
Yeah, step,
slicing, right?
step, step, step. Yes, yes. You can give the
Yeah.
stepwise too.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah, you
The step
can
two
do
was.
that way by using that one. You try yourself after this class.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, this is
yeah.
also
I
right, no
tried.
problem. Yeah, I am
Yeah,
telling like
actually,
different
uh,
ways. Yeah,
last to last class actually we explained those things, na those looping things.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I was using all those things in every program. I
Okay,
was
okay,
trying
no
to use
problem.
actually because this will be helpful later. I mean this
Yeah,
looping
yeah.
things. And actually, this one I did on my this five number question. Actually, I just went through internet only and pasted it. But yeah, I need some suggestion from you.
See,
Ah,
which one?
Rabi Teja one actually alternate characters for first R then T.
Okay,
Actually, alternate character. Yeah, if you can explain actually after my explanation, then it would be good for this one.
okay. How can you take alternate characters from each
Yes, yes.
string? So you know, right? How can you take?
Alternate characters you
See,
mean
this
by slicing?
I will explain in a theoretical way like that. First, you have to take R, right? R from S. Okay, S1. Okay,
Yeah.
understand, right?
Hmm.
Here, S from S2, you have to take T.
Okay.
So you have to first read S1, again read S2, and you have to concatenate first S1, again S2, again you read S1, again you read S2. Like that, you have to read each character from S1 and S2 and concatenate to another string. Understand, right? So how can you extract
Oh,
at a time? How can you extract the characters from string by using loops and all, right? You
loop.
can,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you can read simultaneously both S1 and S2. So concatenate to the result one.
Okay, okay. So you mean
Yeah,
to say that
understand,
I
right?
both. Okay, okay. So both we need to take at a time, and both we need to
First
select. I
one
mean,
is S1. S1 character you have to append to result. After that,
hmm,
S2 character, first character
hmm.
to result. That is what I asked in output, right? So
Yeah, but
nothing is there.
whenever more. Listen, here both are four things, so we can directly give for I in S1 and S2. Come on, we
Yeah,
can give. If
if you
more
have more
characters, I mean,
also you
if it is,
can more
if
character
it
also
is
you
the,
should do by using loops, right? No problem there. If you have
okay,
as
okay,
much
let me try.
characters it has, it will read and it will perform the addition
No, no,
and the
in single
concatenation.
for loop,
Right?
actually it will work or not. Okay, let me try again what you
If
said.
you should
If,
try yourself, single
yeah,
or
yeah,
multiple, you should try. Okay.
mm-hmm.
And first, whenever we have a problem, try to understand. Take time. So when you go to interview, so they will ask write any scenario-based question. Take your time. So don't hurry yourself. So if someone asks any question, try to understand that scenario question. If you don't understand, again ask them. Okay. So whatever you are understanding, explain them. If that is correct, you can go ahead to write the program. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, understand, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me try. If I'll
Yeah.
face an issue, then I'll come back to you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. Then for six number question, actually, the input will be like this only, and we need to keep all the alphabetic things together and in a sorted order, and also you need to keep these numeric things also in a time, and also it should be in the sorted order. So what I did, firstly I went through these things actually some extra I mean I declared some list, then I tried to look for the input one. So for I in this one, if I just checked if it is a digit, is digit function is for checking whether it is a digit or not, it will give true or false. So if it is a digit, then I am appending it to the s2 in a list, and if it is a otherwise, if it is not a digit, then it would be a number only. So I took that in the, if alphanumeric things are there, then we need to add one extra condition elif dot I dot alnum also, but here that was not there, so I did not add it. I just took both the things in two different lists. In one, actually, I took all the things up which are alphabetic, and in the second, we took all the things which are in numeric, and then I just do the sorting for both of them. And then also you can check also for in S2 1 3 4 is there, in S3 ABD is there. So now what I did, then I just did the join function for both of them. So result equal to dot join for this one and dot join for this. So the result is like this. This one
Okay.
actually, that was for moon purpose. This one is not the result. That was I just checking. So result is good.
Yeah. So one more point I want to add here. So if you
Okay.
are writing any program or any scenario based question, so
Mhm.
you should try to minimize or optimize the code as much as possible. Okay. So
Yeah.
if you should avoid using the lengthy codes. Okay.
Okay.
You understand, right?
So.
So you should
Mm-hmm.
say like if you whether we would try to minimize this code or instead of using loops, is there any other things so we can do like that? You have to think, right? If
Okay.
that
Okay.
if there is no other ways to optimize the code, then that is not a problem. You can write uh, lengthy way. If there is
Do you
a
have any suggestion for
alternate
this?
ways, which one?
I'm saying that do you have any suggestion for this? Any other way which would, I mean, less the code size, optimize the code size? Actually, I was just checking, just like, I mean, I thought like this only. The first thing this only come to my mind whenever I was doing. So if anything is there, you
Yeah, this
can
is
also
okay.
suggest.
I am in general way I am telling.
Okay, okay,
This
okay,
is
okay,
okay.
okay, okay. I thought actually any function is there with that we can achieve this thing.
Yeah, yeah. Whenever we go to functions, so
Hmm.
but that time you should use functions and you should do by using functions, right? So
Hmm.
since we haven't completed functions yet, you should use this for loops and all. Whatever the properties we have in this string, you should use those properties and loops. Then you should write the questions. So in interview also someone asked the any questions, try to use the basic things. Okay. Don't write
Yes, yes.
functions and all. Okay. If they ask write in function, use functions like that, then you should use the functions. So if you use functions, you should give a hint to interviewer that I know all the things in the functions. So if you miss anything, you would caught on there. Okay.
Yes, yes.
That is why if you in the interview perspective, you should use the basic things and complete that scenario based questions. If that
Okay.
if specifically asked that use recursive functions or function like that, then you should use the functions and all. So otherwise, you
Okay.
should write the simple way. Okay.
Yeah, yes, yes. So next question was just a string expansion only. So uh, just like if you have given A4, then you need to convert it to 4A, and if you have to give him B3, then you have to convert it to 3B, and you have to, if it is C2, then you have to convert it to 2C. So here I have taken one another string for experiment, but previously were also I can give that also. Okay. So firstly, what we need to check? Actually, we need to loop in this S1. So we need to check actually. First, we need to check if it is whether when we will find a numeric function. So like this only I check. So firstly, we need to I did the range function. So length of S1 will be 6 only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in 6 actually we will consider from 0 to 5. So the loop will run for 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for I. So I mean it will loop the whole one. So first we need to check which one is a numeric value. So if it is a numeric value, we need to just check the previous one. So what is the in the previous index, what character is present? Then we need to just give for repeated actually it is present in a string, so we need to do the typecasting for this. So in the typecasting we will convert it into int, and we can repeat by giving the into a, I mean whatever the characters present in here only. So I mean the before one, the before index, the if it is 4 and the before index is a, so you need to convert that a to 4 times. So I just took that a and did into 4, so 4 times it will be repeated. If it is not present, if any, I mean if any conjugate like this only, whatever I did d c b, here actually after d no numeric value is there. So if no numeric value is there, then directly we'll add it in the new our string. So is this fine, Sunil?
That is fine, but uh, you can access the characters directly, right? So by using for loop for C in S1, if you
Mhm.
instead of
Mm.
giving range of length of S1, directly you should give S1, right? You can give S1
Actually,
for C in S1. It will access the each character from the S1 string. After that, you will compare the whether that C is alpha or
I
not. Yeah.
the thing is like I thought that when if you'll see in S1 if you'll do we how will we, I mean try to access the index, because we have no values at that time na, we need to give it hard codedly.
Where?
Listen, if you'll do like this whatever you're saying for
Yeah.
C in S1,
Yes.
so if you are saying if C dot is digit.
No. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because first A will come. So if C is a S digit, then how can we check the next character? I mean, we need to give the index value also, na? What is present
Instead
next
of
to A?
yeah, instead of each digit, you can give is alpha. So it is if it is alpha, you can write that in the output. So one other S2. Write it in the
Okay.
S2.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
understand, right?
Hmm.
If it is
But the
alpha, so then append that in the S2. So after that, you have one more variable. You should take that previous one. So if that is
okay.
assigned to
Okay. Okay.
this
Yeah.
C,
Yeah.
assign this C to previous. In else, you should write if that is not alpha, is alpha, then
Hmm.
it should go to else, right? In
Yeah. That.
else,
Yes. Yes.
you should again append that uh, S2 equal to S2 plus previous into, okay, convert
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
character to integer minus 1,
Hmm.
okay.
Hmm. Yes. Yes. Yes.
At
Yeah. I got you
yes,
actually, but
previous value
what
we are multiplying with
we
the
need to store.
uh, yes,
Actually, whatever you said, in that case, we need to store the previous value in another variable,
previous
and we need
value,
to come.
yes,
Yeah, yeah, that we can
because
do. Yeah,
index and all, so, if
hmm.
someone see, it is somewhat difficult to understand, right?
Actually, I was doing all the things by index only, so I did like
Yeah,
this
no
only.
problem. If you do index also, no problem. So you should learn other alternate ways also,
Yeah, yeah,
because
but then I got it.
yeah, writing code understandable way also, big thing.
Yeah, that is good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because someone you only not work in one project, right? So other people
Mm-hmm.
also simultaneously work on same project. Okay. So if someone
Mm-hmm.
see your code, it should be understandable to others also. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, got it, got it. Yeah, yeah,
This is
yeah.
also
For that,
fine, no
actually, we need
problem.
to add just one more variable only, just to store the
Yeah.
previous value. Yeah, yeah, that
Yes.
would be also less complicated here. So many brackets,
Yes.
so many things are there.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, okay. I'll try also that thing.
Okay.
So now that this is a string only, so we need to remove the duplicates. So we all know that set doesn't contain any duplicates. So directly I converted that thing. I mean, firstly I gave an empty set declaration, then and another thing one empty list also. So then I try to loop in with this one, and for the set function we need to give add. So I added all those things, but in the while it will be added, all the results should be removed in the set. Then I
Yeah.
converted that to a list. Then I just gave that join function with the list to convert it into a string. So after that, all things.
Yes.
This
Good.
is the
Good.
way,
You
and
should
then
set here. Yeah. You should set here, right? That is good.
mm,
But here, we are not yet discussed about the set, right? We discussed about
yes,
set,
yes.
how we can use and all, but
Mhm.
instead of using set,
Yeah,
how can you do it? That one also you can write alternate way
yeah. Actually,
without using.
yeah, yeah. That whatever you said, just like the previous variable, in that way we can
Yeah.
do. I mean, we can compare
Okay.
in a list. We can store. Then if we'll say that if previous things, I mean, whatever the new characters, if it is present in that list, then we don't need to add that. Like this also you can
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. You will
But
write.
actually, I found this is a easy way directly.
Yeah.
So then we just check what is the number of occurrence of each character in the input. Just like here, so many characters are there. So A has the occurrence of 3, B has the occurrence of 4, D, E 1, whatever it is. So firstly, I to filter it out. I mean, what are the different character? I mean, distinct characters present in that string. Firstly, I use the set, and then I store that in the set, and then whatever the stored value is present in the set, with that value, I try to uh, loop. I mean, uh, check the count. I try to S1 in the I checked that variable from the set and check the count of that thing in the S1. So J is the variable value. I mean, not the variable value. I mean, whatever the A, B, C, whatever the distinct characters. So that is present in the set. I can also print the set here also. That is not a problem. It would be easy to understand. Yeah, here only I have printed. Sorry, I can also print. Yeah, so all the distinct characters got stored in the set first. Then I try to loop in that S2, I mean set, and try to count that I mean character occurrence in that S1 with the count function. So it will give us the correct count of those all those things.
Okay.
So yeah, and here, what is A4? Okay, 3B2. So here, like after A, if we'll add B, C, D, E. So fourth number character will be K, L, M, N. So three is in three number three will get N, and for B, C, D. Those two is the step. I mean, these numeric numbers are the step, and so we need to get the output like this only. So firstly, I declared another. S2 string with uh, that I stored all those ABCD till Z, and then I I mean do the looping over this only. Then I stored this, I mean whenever I'll get a numeric value, then I have to access the previous one, the previous index. In the previous index what is the value is there, then I need to check with that index only. I need to check in the s2 string which value is present, that we need to add. Like this only I did.
Okay. Yeah, fine.
For this, any alternate way is there? Because I did not find any alternate way, so that's why I declared an extra string in which I stored all
Yeah,
the
we
ABCD.
have other alternative way, but we haven't discussed those things. We have the character
Okay,
and other functions. So those things we haven't discussed. I will explain when I am explaining the solutions for these exercises. I will explain those things.
okay,
So
okay.
this is fine. That is, yeah. So thank you for Prashant.
Yeah,
You did a good job.
yeah. Thank you, son.
So others understand, right? What Prashant is did his exercises.
Yeah,
Yeah, good. So let me share my screen. So who has joined this course, right? So this is the Python free training. So this is the real-time training we are giving. Okay. So here, as of this is the course curriculum we are discussing. So fundamentals, Python fundamentals we covered, and Python variables, identifiers, reserve words we covered, and data types we covered, right? So data types, all in the data types also we have two different types of data types. One is simple data types, another one is some complex and all other data types. Okay, so those you can call it as easy data types. So the in that easy data types, what are these? Int, string, float, complex, bool, right? And none. These are the easy or simple data types. So whatever the some complex and difficult data types, list, tuple, dictionary, range, and set. So in this we all covered fully these and all. Okay, and none, none and range. We covered different ways. So we have covered basic things of list, tuple, dictionary, and string also. But we have the different things in the string, list, tuple, dictionary, set. Okay, those are major concepts for the Python. So if you know very well these string, list, tuple, dictionary, set, then you will gain the more knowledge and you will do any uh, interview questions, any practice sessions, or if you want to write any script, you can easily write by using these things. Okay, because these are the main core concept of the Python. So after that we covered operators, whatever the operators we have in the Python, we covered the operators, flow control, if, for, while we have covered. In the if, different types of if else, if, like that we have covered the all these things. For loop we covered, while we covered, okay, some continuation statements and all we covered, right? So while has these things, this is the running node. So yeah, these operators we cover. After that, we cover the list, tuple, range. Range also we have different forms of. It has different forms. Form one is range of 20. That is, it will be range from 0 to 19, and range is immutable. You cannot assign or modify. value. Okay, list also, list is mutable, you can change and you can, it will be changed in the nature. Okay, this value is changed, whatever the elements is there, right, these values will be changed when you change, append the remove, and when you want to slicing, you can slice, and whatever the operations you want, you can do on the list. But tuple, you cannot do those operations. You can access the variables, items in the tuple, but you cannot modify them. Okay, and form 2 of range, that is starting and end range. So it start from 10 and end from 19. Okay, like that we have that, it is step. Here we have mentioned 5, right? 5 is step. 10 to 30 means 10 start from 10, and it leave 5 step, and it start from 15. Okay, another step is 20, like that it will take. Okay, and the set is immutable, sorry, set is mutable, so you can change the values whatever we have in the set. So if you want to create a set, you can use the set of set function. Here you can use that set, open bracket, open and close bracket, then it will consider as set. If you directly give like this, it won't consider as set, it will consider as dictionary. Okay, frozen set is immutable, you cannot change it. So that is only difference, everything is same. So dictionary is a key value pairs. So we have the key and the values like this, this is the key, this is the value. So if you want to access this value by using the key, you can access. And all we already discussed, we have the recorded sessions also. I will share the link again in the group, you can go through those videos, and if you have any doubts, you can ask in the WhatsApp group. Okay, or you can ping me personally, I will answer your questions. Okay, so if conditions and all completed, we for tomorrow session we will discuss about the tuple. Okay, sorry, before tuple we have the list, right? So we will discuss about the list manipulation, list comprehension, and all we will discuss in the tomorrow class. Okay, whatever completed till now, you should, you all should practice the very well. So anyone has any doubts here? So regarding the course, and regarding the whoever joined new joinees. So if you have any doubts in the course, you can ask me.
Nothing, Sunil. Everything was clear.